Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Farah. Today we are talking about actual Amazon product research, going in depth using Jungle Scout, and we are going to be doing an example for an import-centric private label business. So you're going to watch this video all the way through so you can get the most value out of it. Let's get started. Hi guys, this is Farah. I talk about building a product-based business on Amazon, performance advertising, and I share my experience being an Amazon seller myself, share real insights with you guys. So if you're interested in all things Amazon, make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out when I post a new video. So guys, since I've restarted the channel, this is the third video, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. I have been talking about building a business in a more, sustainable way, and which is true to yourself, and talking about some new strategies related to how to find a product and really buy into it yourself before you go and actually, invest money. So you want to make sure you watch this video where I talk about how to actually select a product idea that will actually sell and sell it to yourself first. Okay, so make sure you guys watch this video. So with that out of the way, let's talk about the topic for today's video, product research with using Jungle Scout. I will take you to my screen in just a couple of seconds, but I just want to give you a bit of context of what we're talking about. So the product type, or the product that I've selected to discuss in today's video, is an import-centric private label product. Okay, so you might be wondering, like, what do you mean by import-centric product idea? When you select different types of product for your Amazon business, it depends on the nature of the product and what's going on in that niche and how you approach it. Okay, for it to become import-centric or a brand, there is two ways you can take. Okay, and sometimes you've got, based on your budget and your experience, you might just have to start with an import-centric product. Okay, just to test the waters, dip your toes in and just see how things go. So that's why I've selected an import-centric product idea to do today's video with. I've built this new resource that you guys can download in the link in the description below. It differentiates between the import-centric and brand-centric product idea. Okay, so you want to download this and go through it so it makes sense to you, and you will learn a lot about the pros and cons of doing each type and what it entails and what kind of budgets you might need and things of that nature. But without further ado, let's go to my screen and let's begin product research. Okay, let's jump to my screen. Hi there. So let's begin our on-site Amazon product research. So I looked up a couple of product ideas already and I am going to show you. So one of the ones that I was looking at was a laptop work bag. Okay, so when you just even look at the search volume or different ways of searching this product, you can see there's quite a few suggested terms coming up. Laptop, work laptop bag, men, it's a different way, same thing, work laptop bag, 5,400 searches per month. You can even see the history of the search term over the year, last 12 months. Laptop school for schoolwork, slightly less search volume, but nevertheless, this is the one we chose, laptop work bag, backpack. Okay, that's the one we were interested in, and that's the one we used. Now if I just go here and I just show you the search volume for this, so consistent, it's pretty consistent. It's only dropped in October, November, but actually through the months of December, you can see from December 2022 till April 2023, it has been pretty consistent, 1,900 searches consistently per month. So there is plenty of demand for this product. For keywords everywhere, that's what I use to see the search volume on Amazon. So if you basically, link for this is also in the description below, and it gives you the instructions how to purchase your credits. So all you have to do is install this on your Chrome browser. I use it on the Chrome. And then once you've installed it, just purchase a subscription, click on this, and then you would be able to get this for yourself and be able to see the search volume as I was showing you guys. Back to the video now. And it is listed under computer and accessories and then laptops, work bag under there. So now straight off the bat, like you can see, like there are a couple of leading sellers. They're listing of 37,000 reviews. This is probably the biggest one. Then 12,000 reviews, pretty big. And it's the same seller, Martine. And then they are like the leading ones. Like at a glance, you can see their monthly sales volume is about over 100k. It's about 19,000. This one is, doesn't say when they launched this, but their monthly sales revenue is about 5k, and it's slightly more expensive. It's bigger, 17.3 inch, but nevertheless they have more reviews. It could be that requires further research, like what's going on here. If they have so many reviews, why their monthly revenue is down here compared to others. I think straight off the bat you can see there is a big difference in price. This one is about £40. This is half the price. It's an offer, so it could be that people, shopping for this are going for a cheaper option. Price is always a major factor, deciding factor. But I think the first page you can see like the ones that are the average price point and the monthly sales revenue is pretty high. Reviews are pretty high. Now you're seeing some newer options. So look at this one, 355 reviews, 194, about 2,200 reviews. So there are some options coming up on the first page of this search term, which are got less reviews, still doing decent revenue. So look at this one. It's a 15.6 inch backpack, 7,000 monthly review, sales price is about £30, and FBA product, and they are doing about 8 daily sales, which is not bad. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run Jungle Scout Chrome extension here, so we can see this at a glance. We can sort this by highest to lowest and see this in a bit more detail. Obviously, if you look at the opportunity score, high demand with high competition, there is. So one thing you can assume that this would take some, time to break into because of high competition, but the product has high demand too. So you can be sure that your product is not just going to be sitting ducks. It will sell. But the first thing you should always do is always look at, you can either, I think the most important ones that you want to look at is date first available, because for a new seller, you can, this is probably more important than looking at the highest revenue. You want to look at sellers who have just newly launched a product. For example, this brand, we know it was one of the first bestsellers, so this one is probably one of their newer launches. They're doing 6 a daily sale at 118 a month, and it's only launched in March this year. Their reviews, I don't know if this is FBA. This is FBA.
but their rank is not as high as some of their other products. So there's still probably supporting with PPC launch and things like that, but let's just look at their monthly sales data. Okay, this is like the only product that's coming up that's launched in March this year, so not that many new launches coming up on this page of result. It's having a bit of a trouble loading this, but let's look at this one. Okay, a bit better. So this was launched according in 2022, but you can see the sales data of previous year as well, 2021, up to 2 years old. So the peak when they hit is about November for this kind of. August, May was slow for them, but consistently they've been selling over 100 units easily throughout. They've been selling this product, so fairly high demand. And let's sort this by monthly revenue, highest to lowest. So this is the one we looked at, which was the bestseller. And if you just look at the monthly sales data for this one, they are selling over 1,000 units per month, so crazy numbers. Definitely. For them, it's different. When we looked at the other listing, their busiest period was November. Their peak is in September. Maybe if we can look at previous years, and let's see, September was their peak. November experienced a slight dip. So compared to the listing we looked at before, that was selling in hundreds of units, these are selling in thousands of units. So I think it's comparing two different styles, and they're selling in a different way. But what we can do is you just have a look at the top few sellers and see how consistently, how many sellers are getting over £10,000 in revenue monthly. And if you count from these, I think there's safe to say there's about 10 to 15 sellers who are sellers, or excuse me, 10 to 15 of top listings that are taking the bulk of the revenue. And there are some old ones as well that are still making, about 5K per month. Older listings, so this is launched in 2018, and it could be because of the price, it's about £40. Can load some more results and see if we can find some. Yeah, so about 2 to 3 grand, even on some older listings as well. This one's launched in 2023. Again, yeah, we've looked at this one, so yeah. But this is what's going on in this category. Average monthly revenue is about 18 grand. Average price is about £31.61. If you this is the stuff that you will only find out once you start doing the research and you actually dive a bit deeper into the product numbers. You can use the profit calculator and find out how much do you stand to make. So we will use that in just a second, but first I wanted to show you something else. So obviously for using Jungle Scout, you need to sign up to Jungle Scout itself, we have an exclusive offer. If you sign up for a 3-month subscription for $149, you get all the sales data and keyword search volume data, and you can track and organize sales data for up to 150 products. So it's a good investment. Link for this would be in the description below. You can get a discount when you sign up for 3 months. I think that's a fair deal. So that would be in the description below, the link for this, and you would be able to use this and do your product research and get this detailed data. So I took the time to look for a similar product on Alibaba, and obviously another thing that was clear from these is a lot of them are, I think, China-based sellers. So you would be competing with high-quality listings, and aggressive sellers would be selling on FBA and just spending a lot on PPC, because most of them you can see are FBA sellers. So it is a competitive category. Let's take a look. So I think it was one of these. So this is a different style, but something similar I found. It gives me the price around, about, for, let's say you order about 500 bags, right? $9.99. So this is just the price of the bag. It's not the landed cost price. So always try to work that out. But if we go back to this and we try to work it out, these are the fees related to the FBA fees, about £4.55. Let's just say it cost you about £13 per unit to actually get this product and calculate. You make £1.86, right? But look at the price point here. Okay, if you're selling this for $22.92, the average price is about £30. So maybe we'll look at closely at this variation itself and see what's going on. Do I have this opened here? Nope. Okay, so I opened this up, and we'll just get rid of this. But this is number 1 in laptop backpacks and number 54 in computer and accessories. So you can see their monthly sales data over here in this graph. If you click on details, it tells you a bit more about, the oversized weight tier. Weight is 110 grams. And they're doing 2 different sizes. So this is actually a major listing. They're doing 2 different sizes and then doing multiple colors in them. So in the bigger size, I think they're only doing like a black and a blue and a gray. But in 15.6 inch, clearly that is the most popular style. They're doing a lot more colors. Hence the over 100k sales volume for this. So the best-selling color is the gray one, and you can see, but like Jungle Scout, you can actually see the color sales volume is also, I think, is like an army kind of print, 1 daily sale. So this is probably like the least popular, and then I think the most popular color straight off the bat is the gray one, because it's the cheapest. Look at the price for everything else. The price is actually quite high. Like for this one, if you were to use the same calculation, let's say it cost you about £13 to make the same bag, it's 17.3. You stand to make about £30. So the price points are different here. Definitely some colors have been added recently. So definitely it's worth using Jungle Scout to get this detailed information, especially when it comes to color wise, knowing which colors are selling better, which size is doing better, and things like that. And a consolidated variation listing is it's like a whole store in itself, just this listing, because they're getting bulk of their sales volume from just this one listing. And this is like the perfect example for an import centric product, where you, like I just showed you how quickly I found this on Alibaba and the price points, and the product is pretty much similar other than the brand name. This is what private label is, but obviously it's high investment, high risk in terms of, getting this going, high investment in PPC, high investment in buying this product in bulk, like getting 500 pieces time, even 10, it's $10. It'll be like five, you need 5 to 10K just to procure this product. So definitely high investment product, but it 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 has high demand. It supports the numbers, and there are only a few listings that are leading the first page. So there is definitely room for one more seller to compete who is, ready to make this kind of investment. Now, this is just one kind of import-centric product. I wanted to share with you guys and just show you like how you would go about looking at things. If you go to Alibaba, I just use this keyword 15.6-inch laptop work bag or backpack, and then you can actually use the filters on the side. You can actually put the price in here that I maximum want to pay $8. Because of the number of pockets involved and the materials and things like that, I don't think it would be that cheap. So you can work around with this, maybe put in $5 and see what comes up. You will definitely see options of slimmer backpacks or different styles. Like definitely these are slimmer ones. So we just looked at the top seller on Amazon. You could even start with something like this and work with the suppliers. You can check even this certifications, because sometimes these products, they have, if there's a USB port, like I would just have that with peace of mind, in case Amazon creates any issues with the listing. So definitely you can have that and still have decent low prices. So it's just a matter of contacting and finding the one that works for you. And this obviously is very import centric, private label type product, where most of the differentiation would be done through just your just the branding and way the listing is presented. The products from one to another would be quite similar because they are made for mass market. Now, another term that I used, another keyword, was leather laptop backpack for women, and that has a search volume of 6,600 searches. You can again look at the history. This is slightly varied, but through the months of December till I think February, it seems like the volume goes high. It's the highest search volume. A lot more people are looking for it in September. Could be back to work. So this is interesting to know that when you want your product to land, because when is the peak time for this product, it helps you work that out. But when you look at options here, now you would, because I put in women as the differentiating keyword here and leather, I did two different search terms in there to make up the long tail keyword, and it brought slightly different products. So here you would see that this bit more simpler looking design, more geared towards female users. It has slightly lesser monthly sales. So this one is listed under same as number 96 in laptop backpacks, 4,331 sales per month. The styling is different because it's aimed at a different audience, different user, but the numbers don't look as high as what it looked like for a unisex backpack. So this is just one niche of the product. Let's look at this one. This is it's more female because of the quilt design. I think I would definitely point it with gold zippers. Definitely doing a very high revenue here. You can actually use Jungle Scout in here again, and you will see, like, targeting the women's niche, your average revenue goes lower, almost half of what we looked at previously for a unisex backpack. Average price is higher, they're charging more, and it's low demand with high competition, so a lot more listings available for this. It could be because there might be a lot more listings from the fashion side of fashion sellers. So definitely the top revenue in here is on this by this brand Lovelook. You can look at the monthly sales data. They only launched in 2022. Let's see. Okay, so July 2022 they start selling, and start off higher. It's probably a Chinese seller. That's why they have started off such high sales volume so quickly. But massive drop. Look from here, January about 1,132 sales to like February, March, April, gradually dropping. June is like their slowest for some reason, and so on and so forth. So gives you an idea what's going on in the category. You can target a niche within a niche. So backpack, unisex backpack is the main niche, laptop work bag is the niche main one. And then if you target your product to just women, you are looking at still fairly decent numbers. Like I wouldn't say that these are not good numbers. Still, like let's look at some new sellers. So this is newly launched 2023, just making sure they're all FBA. Yes, they are, other than just this one. But most of these are FBA sellers, and they're making about 10 on average 10 daily sales. So slightly deeper in the niche, laptop work bags, especially backpacks for women. But that's something that you can look at too. And again, it's an import-centric product idea, and you see a lot more variation in these search results than the ones
guys,
that
I hope
we
you
saw
enjoyed
before.
today's video. It seems like a long video, but it took me hours and hours of research, almost a full day, to come up with this idea and actually share with you guys. So I hope you guys found value in this. If you have any comments, please put them down below. I'd be happy to answer, or you can email me at hello@farahfinance.com and I'll be sure to get back to you. But that's all for today, and I will see you guys hopefully next time in a new video. Bye now.